Okay, so it is obviously now. Oh my god. Look how bright the phone screen is. Obviously, yesterday the Steelers lost 4-3 to the Nottingham Panthers, but I've said for weeks and weeks this Steelers team have played really good hockey. Yes, we have. We've had winning streaks. We've been right there at the top spot. But it's time to talk about the issues with this year's Steelers team. That every single game are becoming more and more visible to the naked eye. So hey guys, welcome back to another Sheffield Steelers guy video. The first properly content video here on my brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. So yeah, welcome guys to a brand new era of Steelers guy quality. First of all, look at the quality compared to my old iPhone. It is a lot better. So the Steelers of 25-26. First of all, I will start this by saying they are a lot better than the Steelers of 24-25. And the reason why is because think of this time last year. This time last year, the Steelers would have ended a 4-game losing streak in Nottingham, beating the Panthers by 3-2. But the Steelers of 24-25 were so far behind in the title and technically helped Belfast win the title because of that losing streak. In fact, we had two of them, obviously. One in late November, one in late December. And obviously, we are yet to witness that type of losing streak in 25-26. But if we don't start changing things, we might start to witness it. Now, when you look at flash score this season and you look at goals scored, the Steelers have the lowest amount of goals scored in the top 4, which is very embarrassing. It is embarrassing sitting in third above Belfast, who are going to play games in hand and they are going to catch up, and we need to be ready for that. And it's embarrassing to say that because we need to score more goals and we're not doing that. Now, everybody knows the biggest issue of this Steelers team this season is keeping a 2-goal lead. We go 2-0 up against Guildford. We screw up. We go 2-0 up against Guildford again. We screwed up. In fact, that were 3-1 up against Guildford. We went 2-0 up against Nottingham 3 times in a row, and we still screw up. We went 3-1 up in Cardiff, and we still screw up. We went 2-0 up in Coventry, and we still screwed up. Guildford, Nottingham, Cardiff, Coventry. 7 times. And no lessons learned from screwing up a 2-goal lead. If we want to win the league, if we want to win the cup, if we want to win anything, we have got to learn to hold on to a 2-goal lead. Because last night, as soon as we went 3-2 up, we went straight back to falling asleep. You've got to stop playing defend the lead when you're 1 goal up. We need to keep going. We need to keep pressurising, and this team isn't doing it. We're relying on certain players too much. We're relying on Balmus too much. I would say we still rely on Greener a bit. We rely on Balmus a lot. And Dowd and Balmus, I think, are the ones we rely on the most this season. And, I'm not seeing anything from... Jasper's gone a bit quiet. Tate has gone a bit quiet. Harper's gone quiet. There's a lot of players, apart from like Balmus and the odd few who get points per game, that are just not creating anything. I only heard of Gentile once during the game yesterday. On Boxing Day, I didn't even notice he was on the ice. Now, yes, things might change when obviously Watling eventually comes into the lineup. Hopefully he gives this team a bit of a push. Because right now, we are just not good enough. Let's talk about the Brit situation, because I've seen a lot of tweets about it. Reece Kelly plays played exceptionally well against Nottingham, and he didn't play any of the third period. This is the so-called Elite League team who have the best development in the league. Except when we are developing these players, we're barely playing them. I have seen a lot of stupid comments like, oh, we should get someone else other than Fox who can actually test out some Brits. Don't be calling for the freaking coach to be going, because that's what happens every time we lose a single game. You lot seem to go, oh, Fox needs to go, Fox needs to go. I've seen some comments saying Gentile needs to go. No, he just needs improving. He doesn't need to get released from the whole team altogether. How different would this team be if, let's say, Golod had fixed all his family issues, he had came back, and Newman, instead of going to Glasgow, came to Sheffield instead? We play Belfast away in 2 to 3 weeks. Twice. Yes, they're winning right now because they're playing the lower teams, which is Belfast for you. They play the lower teams first so they can get the biggest advantage in the league. But if we don't start waking up now... The last time we won 2 double-header games against Belfast, took both of them, not just one, and split it, the pair of them, was fucking January 2016. Belfast have 2 of the trophies. They have the one we want back the most. If you want that trophy back, if you want that league title back, play for it. They put a WhatsApp message up earlier saying, oh, it's getting near a sellout for the Manchester game. We're after a title, so please come and support the boys. Play well, we will support well. If you don't play well, we're not going to support it, are we? And I'm honestly getting tired now of just playing 2 forwards on line 4 and having Tansy as a forward. Because Tansy isn't what he is this season. I barely notice him every game. As I said, as I always say here on the channel, it's not over till it's over. But right now, after that Nottingham game, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll come back to this in April, if we have anything. You see, this is the heartbreak of a Steelers fan. I just don't think we're going to win anything this year. Look at Balmus. Look at his productivity. Balmus is getting all these points, scoring all these goals. And watch us go and be trophyless. If we go trophyless, Balmus will leave. That's my prediction. If we go trophyless, when Balmus is at his prime, he is going to walk out with his bags and go somewhere else. It's getting frustrating, these 2-goal leads. And I just sat here and thought, I'm going to make a video on this because it's something that I just need to talk about. Whenever we go 2-0 up now, I am going to hold my hands in my head. And I'm going to pray that we get the next goal. We also need to stop taking Nottingham to overtime every single game. Because look where that took them. What do you think, guys? Are the Steelers inconsistent this year? Can you see it getting any better? What's your thoughts?